Of Australia's many penal colonies, Port Arthur was the most notorious and feared destination for convicts. Repeat offenders, juvenile criminals, and rebellious inmates were sent to this maximum security site and used as slave labor, constructing the colony's numerous buildings, such as a flour mill and non-denominational church, many of which still stand. Although Port Arthur was considered a model prison for not using corporal punishment on its inmates, the methods of psychological punishment carried out on them instead drove many inmates insane. Prisoners were forced to wear hoods over their heads and were not allowed to speak. Known as the silent system, the intent of this practice was to allow the inmates to reflect upon their actions. Instead, many wound up as permanent patients inside the colony's psychiatric hospital. The prison closed in 1877 and almost immediately became an unofficial tourist attraction, drawing enough morbid and curious visitors that funding was obtained in the 1970s to preserve its ruins and turn Port Arthur into a proper tourism destination. The Isle of the Dead was a burial ground for both inmates and employees of Port Arthur. Inmates were buried in unmarked graves on the low southern end of the island, while free citizens were buried on high ground on the northern end, the backs of their gravestones purposely facing the spoiled ground where the convicts lay as one last humiliation towards them in death. Like all dark tourism sites, sadness permeates Port Arthur. Between April 28th and 29th, 1996, a highly disturbed man named Martin Bryant visited the site and used a semi-automatic rifle to kill 35 people and wound 23 more. Bryant pled guilty and was given 35 concurrent life sentences without the possibility of parole.
Ninja Turtle. Okay, goodbye Port Arthur. That was awesome. I mean, yeah, great history there. Not much in the town, but you know, we had a good look around. The place we got to stay was bloody amazing. Kind of sorry to have to leave. I could have done with another night. It was great. We had some coffees and hash browns at the general store this morning, and then we cycled up and down all the hills we took into town. And now we've just turned off onto this dirty track that's going to take us to Fortescue Bay. Fortescue Bay has been recommended to us by a lot of people. It's meant to be absolutely gorgeous, and we're going to try and see if we can see some penguins there. Oh man, this is a sweaty track. Jeez. Pouring with rain all morning, so we put the raincoats on, and then the classic event of you get all your rain gear on and then the sun comes out, you're pumping up all these hills, you sweat and you end up like more wet inside than the raincoat was even saving you from in the first place. Anyway, nearly there now. I think we're like 7k off Fortescue. Issue with Fortescue is obviously the campsite you have to pay to camp, which is fair enough. It's only like 13 bucks or whatever. But because it's in a national park, in Tasmania you need to pay entry to the national parks, which we didn't realize. And it's like $20 a day or something ridiculous like that. So if we stay 3 days, it's like 60 bucks plus the camping of 13 a night. It's too much. So apparently at this time of year, the place is basically uninhabited. We're here in the off season. There's a ranger comes and checks, but there's no one at the ticket office. So maybe if we're lucky, we might be able to get in, you know, only paying for the pass and not the camping, or vice versa. Who knows? It'd be nice to not be stung by that. But we did just see the park ranger drive by, so if he's there, who knows? We'll see how it goes. See what happens when we get there. We need to go up there first, or oh no, private entrance. Right, okay. Bus stop. There's a bus comes here. Should have taken that. Oh my god, I'm just about to do a piece to camera. Look at this.
I don't think it's well.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous. I don't think he's well. That lady walked by.
Yeah, just walk past him slowly. Yeah, maybe he's sick.
Yeah,
He looks kind of derpy, doesn't he? Okay.
Don't attack.
He's giving you a good look. He doesn't like the look at you.
No, he doesn't. Why don't animals like
Oh, I don't like. I want to get past him because I don't want him to feel cornered.
Oh.
Yeah, I think maybe he's sick.
Yeah, he looks really sick.
Wallaby.
If I see a ranger, I'll mention it. They might already
Yeah.
know.
All right, let's get out of here. We're stressing him out. He's like shaking.
Hate that.
Okay, so I was just about to do this little piece to camera, and we bumped into that poor sick wallaby. What a shame. That was strange timing. Yeah, anyway, so we are now at Fortescue Bay. A little bit of a crappy ride in, but when we got here, it just flogged down. We went to like the self check-in booth, and we're sort of sheltered for a minute, and we're like, okay, we'll go find a spot to put the tent. No, we won't. Like, it was torrential. I think there was hail in amongst it. So we sheltered in this like some sort of like baggage drop-off point. I don't know what it was. So eventually we got a break in the torrential rain, and we made a go for it. So we went into the Banksia campsite, which is only for like tent campers. There's the other one, I think it's called the Mill campsite, which is all RVs, trailers, whatever. So we went to Banksia, and like all the good campsites had like reserved signs on them, which seems kind of weird. Like, I'm not sure if they actually were reserved or not, but we didn't want to risk it because like we're doing a big hike now. Imagine if we'd like put our tents down and everything and someone turned up who'd reserved it. That would have been a bit of an issue. Anyway, we managed to find like a nice little spot. There's like a direct little alleyway that takes you to the toilet, which is pretty cool. I set up our tarp that we bought for the first time. Back in Colac, we picked up this like lightweight tarp to use for like when the weather's bad as like an outdoor kitchen, or like, you know, just a extra bit of shelter so we're not trapped in the tent. So that went up pretty nicely. Some sort of low rent tarpology happening. And now we are making our way to Cape, what would you say it's pronounced like, Bonnie? Cape Hue?
Yeah, Cape Hue.
Cape Hue, we think. It's a 4-hour return hike, and it's meant to be pretty spectacular. We just saw the beach, and that's incredible. Like, the bay is so beautiful. It's almost a shame there's quite a few people around at the Mill campsite. Loads of guys putting their boats in, but man, is it gorgeous. So hopefully this trail's a little bit quieter. Let's see what we see. We're getting some really incredible views back towards the bay as we're doing this hike, but damn, there's a lot of steps. Okay, we're nearly at Cape Huey. Let's check it out. We're just starting to see it peeking through the trees here. It's looking pretty spectacular. Let's have a look. What a spectacular hike this was. Like, who would have thought? We did not expect this. What an amazing place. Alright, hike completed. Well, not really. Not completed yet, I guess. We're on our way back. We're going to get back to camp, cook some dinner, and then hopefully tonight we're going to try and catch some penguins. Catch some penguins over a glass of wine, Bonnie.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, buddy. Oh. So we just got back to camp, and as you can probably hear, it was a good idea to put the tarp up. Tarp, great success. Okay, we're on our way to find these penguins. We've taken some advice from some people who've been here before, and we think we know where to look for them, but it's getting pretty dark now, so we'll see how this footage comes out. And also, the sky looks like it's about to dump at any moment, so hopefully we manage to get some penguin action before that happens. Okay, failed to find the penguins. Went out there, got pretty dark pretty quick, and yeah, we couldn't see them anywhere. We searched high and low. So the current plan is to eat some dinner, get an early night, and hopefully we can go and have a look for them first thing in the morning. We've heard that you can see them in their burrows that they live in during the day, so yeah, see what we can do. Bring your torch on them. Awesome. Hey!
Oh, okay. Hey! Out!
What's he into?
Well, he's just hanging around. Oh, God, okay, alright. You can have the check.
Shine the torch on him. That little... He's like, he just walks straight up to us and starts eating our stuff. Where is he?
Christ, that scared the shit out of me.
That was really funny. Hey! Get it! Oh, there's a little paddy melon over here.
Too many animals.
Paddy melon. It's because they all know there's food here. There's probably more of them all around here. That like possum just like walked straight up to us while we're eating and just helped himself to like our tins. That was ridiculous.
Oh, I got like dirt in my line.
Whoops.
Oh, well, you know what?
Yeah, word to the wise, the wildlife's pretty brazen out here.
I thought